Hunters gossip. The hunters gossip. Like I said, you can sip this tea. God made it. So, real quick, y'all. If you're having issues with relationships in your life, and I have to elaborate when I say relationships because so often, and it's so bad, y'all, I promise you it is. So often when you say relationships or whatever, the automatic thing that pop in people's mind is you're talking about your mate or, whatever the case may be, or you're talking about their mate. And that's not always the case. Relationships are relationships. It could be relationships with a friend, relationship with a co-worker, a relationship with, a business partner, relationship with your parents, relationships with your siblings, relationships with another family member. So I am speaking in general. Anytime you have issues, involving relationships with people, you need to analyze those relationships, because especially the relationships with people that are irreplaceable in your life, relationships with people who are supposed to be in your life. God done told you, he done showed you, and etc. It's just no getting past it. So now you try and figure out how to get through it. You have to evaluate your relationship because a lot of times the relationships start from a mental standpoint. You walking around here mad thinking that you've done something wrong or to that person, and that's not the case. Or you walking around feeling like, at the end of the day that you can do something about the situation, and that's not the case as well. And here's what I mean. A lot of the time, if not all the time, the issue with the main aggressor, it comes from mental issues. That person's mind frame, that person's mentality. You're having mental battles with this particular person. And I'm not saying that person is crazy. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. When the enemy likes to come, steal, kill, and destroy, you gotta think about even going back to the first humans on earth, okay? Your mind get attacked. It's your mind that gets attacked, okay? See, the enemy can't do anything to you physically, but what he'll do is mentally mess up your mind or mess up those that's around you, causing you in return to be able to do things that are harmful, that are bad, that are whatever the case may be to yourself or to others. And that is how, it's the oldest trick in the book. That is how so much goes on in relationships out here, because again, it's the mindset of the people that's in the relationship, or it's the mindset of the person that's end up being troubled the most in the relationship that causes so much conflict or whatever. And if that person could just learn to change their mindset. How do you change your mindset? How do you get Satan up out your mind from polluting your mind? You gotta put stuff in your mind that is not of him. You gotta go to God in prayer on a constant basis. Jesus prayed often. So what make you think you don't got to? You got to constantly go to God in prayer. You got to constantly fill your mind with things that of God, so that you won't have so much of things that are of Satan, which causes unnecessary conflicts, unnecessary problems, unnecessary things to go on in relationships that for a fact that God has appointed and ordained in your life. So I said that to say this. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your mentality. It's your mentality that's your problem, not the relationship. Y'all have a blessed day. As always, I love y'all, and bye.